We had to file us a claim today, so hang out with us and see what happens. Alright, we are headed to our next shipper here in Jacksonville. This craft load. Sorry about that sun. It's super bright down here. Grab this little craft load. Some nice Kenworth decal. Take it up to North Carolina. Little 200-something mile run. About 7 miles away. Cause I just been sitting here at this last receiver. Let this guy go so I can take this wide. I've been sitting at this last receiver, just killing time until I could go over here. They're about to close, so I figured I'd get out of there before they came bothering me. Talking about they're gonna close the gate. So before that happened, I figured I'd get up out of there. So yeah, we just gonna head down the street and get to where we're getting. I think I got my ELD situation straightened out. I think it was just some kind of a glitch. Because I talked to the logs people and they said that it's not showing a violation on their end, so it must have self-corrected. So yeah, I talked to Geotab, called me back earlier, Geotab support, and they were trying to tell me that I was wrong. And I was like, no, I'm not wrong. Geotab is wrong. I was like, I actually do this. Like, no offense, no disrespect, but I'm not sitting in the office somewhere. Like, I'm actually in the truck. I've been doing this for years. Like, I understand how a split sleeper brake works. I've never had a violation until Geotab. So, yeah, I was like, please don't do that. But, he said he talked to their whoever department, and I was like, well, let me talk to that department. And so he said he was gonna call me back. But then after that, I spoke to my logs person, and they said there's no violation showing anymore. So we're not gonna worry about it. If I were to, get pulled in for an inspection or a roadside inspection, and it's mentioned or brought up, then we would just plead our case to the trooper and go from there. So, but yeah, we're gonna boogie on down and get over here to this shipper. All right. 295 northbound. Here we come. Man, it turned out to be pretty. It rained for a little bit earlier. It was cloudy and rained for a little bit. I don't even know if it was about an hour, maybe less. But yeah, and cleared up. Turned out to be real pretty out. Real nice. 77 degrees. birthday. My owneroperator, the one I had for my co-pilot the other day, she's gonna be 12. So we're going to the skating rink, and we're gonna have us some fun at the skating rink party. So yeah, we're about to get off right up here. I should have looked at the map earlier, and I would have came and chilled at this pilot up here. But I didn't even look at the map, really. I looked at the shipper to see if there was anywhere to park around there, and I didn't see anything, so I just stayed where I was at. But I would have came up here if I would have been paying attention. I could have took me a little nap, and cause I don't have to be here until 6:30. It says you can arrive 2 hours early, so I'll be here at about, I don't know, 2 hours and 15 minutes early, something like that. But I would have just came up here to this pilot and stayed there until 6 o'clock, and then went on into the shipper. But oh well, I'll just go straight to the shipper now, get loaded. Hopefully I can get loaded early. If not, then oh well. Looks like there's a couple spots over there. Because that's my thing too, in these crowded areas, I don't really like going to the truck stop to hang out. I will, if I absolutely have to, like my time is real low on my clock, or if it's 8, 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, when I know there are going to be some spots open. But in busy areas, even once it starts hitting like lunchtime, it gets hard to find parking, and I'd be worried about somebody tearing in front of my truck off. So I'm the type, I like to park on the side of the road somewhere, places like that, because I'm less likely to get plowed into by a car on the side of the road than I am for a semi to either back into me or take the turn too early, pulling out of a spot and rip my front end off. That is way more likely. So I generally don't like truck stops, and if I try to get corner spots, like not corner on the edge where people are turning around you, but like the edge where the grass is. Those are the spots I like. So for one, I can be lazy if I want to. When letting Max out, I just throw him on the retractable leash and open the door and just let him do his thing. But also, I only have one side to watch, and so I'll pull as close as I can to the curb to give whoever might be pulling in or pulling out or backing in next to me as much room as I can give them. So, but generally, yeah, I like side of the road. Exit ramp in a place where they don't ticket there's certain places where, like, you know, I know not to stop. Like the Nashville area. Even when you're... Alright, we made it. My, dang it, it said my phone was hot. So, it stopped recording. But there's nobody in this box here. So, I'm gonna slide my tandems real quick and pull up behind JB Hunt and get checked in. I just pulled the tab to slide my tandems and jumped up here and hit my doggone trailer air supply, popped the daggone things back out. So, hold on, I'm gonna pop this right quick. Alright, got us checked in here, door 33, and they load heavy here. That's one thing I wish that that we would have that info before taking the load. Is weights and temps, but we don't get that info until after we accept the load, which I don't like that, but it is what it is. So we are gonna find our door. He said 33, 22, 23. Oh, somebody honk. You know what that's about. 24. 26, 27. Come on, KLG. What the? People are just inconsiderate. It's all get out, man. He could have backed up and let me get past, because now I need to be over here on my left. Well, I got room though, but barely. I need to be over here on the left to be able to get this dock right here. But we'll make it. But people just inconsiderate, man. Y'all didn't see what happened. Y'all looking at me. But as I was coming past, a guy pulling up out of the dock to close his doors, which I get. But, you know, obviously I'm coming past. So, bag back in, let me get past real quick, and he can pull up. Open my doors once I'm in here. If not, we'll figure it out. I hate backing in when my tandem slid all the way back, just because I don't do it very much. And so he didn't say open the doors. I'm pretty sure I need to open them, but I don't do it very much. So the I'm not don't have the practice with cutting wheels. Like, I mean, I'm okay, but I'm just usually, my tandems are slid forward. these doors. We are still getting loaded. It is now 6:30, which my appointment time wasn't until 6:30. They put me in the door right away, but they didn't start loading me until about an hour ago, something like that. So they've been loading me for about an hour. Light's still red, so I said go holler at them when the light goes green. So yeah, I'm just checking in. We are chilling. We got a neighbor moved in next to us over here. He's getting loaded. His light went red immediately when he got in there. He's probably here close to his appointment time though. I got here 2 hours early. Over 2 hours early. Like almost 2.5. So excuse me. I am tired. I did not get much sleep. So I wanted to try to take a nap here, but I gotta watch for the green. When you gotta watch for the green light, you never know how quick it's gonna be. Now that I've been sitting here for 2 hours, I could have got at least a 2-hour nap in. But when you have to watch that green light, you never know. I mean, I could have climbed back there and went to sleep, and I'm sure they would have sent somebody out here bamming on the door when they were done, but I try not to do that. If they ask you to watch for the light, I try to watch for the light. So, and then if I would have went and laid down, I probably wouldn't have been able to sleep good because I'd have been worried about the light turning green. I'd have been jumping up, coming to check the light. So when I get out of here, I'm just trying to find me somewhere to pull over and sleep for an hour or two. And run this 5 hours or whatever it is up to wherever I'm going. Excuse me, in North Carolina, so that's the plan. It's in there, it's nice, it's real nice out. I don't know why I have this truck running, it's wasting fuel. I got warm, that's what it was. I cut the air on, but it got dark and cooled off now, so. But yeah, we're just waiting for them to finish loading us, and then we can get on down the road, boogie on down. So yeah, that's what we are doing. So yeah, I'll let y'all know once they get done and we head on out. All right, we got the green light. We're gonna pull out of this door here and go get checked in. I mean, not checked in, but grab our paperwork. Let me slide my cameras first before I try to come around this truck, especially on this blind side where I can't see. I'm gonna have to fix them after this, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide them real quick. Alright, let's pull out of here. Go get our paperwork. Likely have to fix our tandems. I just slid them all the way toward the truck to get as much turning as I could out of it, but I'm most likely heavy on my trailer. probably gonna have to go scale this. This is extremely heavy. So probably gonna have to slide my fifth wheel too, which is something that I rarely do. I usually just, I can get it right by just moving my tandems, but I don't know if that's gonna be the case with this load. So we're gonna see. Go get our paperwork. Alright, we are out of here. Probably gonna go scale. Let me stop and check these again. I was actually good on my gauges. I got a weight gauge on the truck and on the trailer. I'm actually good. So I'm at like 33 on both, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna push on. I'd go right past this pilot. I might as well. So yeah, I guess we'll do that since we go right past there. If I had to go out of my way, I wouldn't worry about it. The only time I really do it is if I'm like real close to a 44 on the gauges. So, like, I was, when I just ran them all the way forward, I was like 32 on the front, 31.5, 32 on the front, and like 33, or not front, but the drives, and like 33.5 on the trailer. So I ran them back about 2 slots, and I'm about 32.5, 33 on both of them. So yeah. If I didn't go right past this pilot, I wouldn't worry about it. But since I am, let's do that. And then we gon' boogie. Alright, we're gonna catch this scale. I'm gonna have to cut the recording though. I use the app on my phone. It's easier to keep up with the receipts and stuff. So yeah, I use the app. So I'm gonna cut it short, but this is what scaling is. And you push the button to the left, and you can talk to a person. But I like to use the app, so let's do that. All right, we are good. Like 33.1 on our drives, 32.7 on our trailer. So yeah, we got a half a tank of fuel, so I wouldn't throw any fuel in here without sliding back a notch. But I got a half a tank. I'll get these 5 hours up the road, so we're good. Turn that scale ticket in, they'll reimburse me for it, so a little $14. They keep going up. When I first started, it was like $10 or something. Then it went up to 13. Now it's 14. Maybe they're just different in different places. But it seems like it just keeps getting more and more expensive to scale. But it is what it is. I like that car hauler, all them chicken lights all over. cleaned my windshield a little bit, but I kind of halfway did it. I guess I need to really clean it, because I'm starting to see the glare now through the windshield. I was only seeing it on the camera, but now I'm starting to see it through the windshield, so I'm going to have to go ahead and clean that. But yeah, I knew we were good on our weights. I'm pretty good about judging it. Now sometimes, like if you're heavy, they don't slide so good, so I might accidentally slide it 1 or 2 slots past where I'm aiming for, because I generally try to have it even. I generally want it pretty even on my drives and my tandems, trailer tandems. So I'm pretty good at it, but if anything, I like a little more weight on my drives than the trailer. I just don't want the trailer to outweigh me, which, I mean, it does outweigh me in total weight, but the way the weight is distributed, like if the trailer was to slide, it's easier to regain control if I have more weight distributed on the truck, thank you for backing up, sir, than on the trailer. So that definitely helps. Jump over here to take this guy's spot where he was at, let Mackie out. That truck stop was packed, so I wasn't even gonna try to get in there and find anywhere. So stop right here, throw my hazards on so don't no popos come and get me, and let Mackie out. Ooh, the temperature is dropping as I go north. We went from like 65 degrees to like 45 degrees in about an hour and a half of driving north. We're on 95 now. Take this all the way up to 26. About 160 miles, a little over 2.5 hours till we get to 26. But yeah, that temperature is dropping. There was somebody back there just about a mile back, pulled over on the left shoulder, and Mr. Policeman was searching a car. I couldn't get on video. I was on the phone with my daughter, helping her fill out her birthday party invitations, because they want to do it themselves when they get that age. She'll be 12, so she wants to do it herself. She thinks she's a big girl now, even though she's still my baby. But yes, I didn't get on video. But yeah, we just gonna keep on cruising through the night. Keep the rubber side down and keep on boogieing. Welcome to South Carolina. I like that little American flag and sign and bush tree thing they got right there when you come in. That's slick to me. Super, super slick. Yeah, we're about 4 hours from the receiver. Just cruising along. Traffic's not too bad. I haven't had any okay at night, but not like heavy traffic jam type of traffic. But still quite a bit of cars on the road, more than I would have expected. But that's fine though. Ooh, big bump. As long as there's not any like traffic jams and things like that, I'm fine with it. So I just want to try to get to this receiver so I can take me a nap while I'm getting unloaded. This is one of the times, like, I mean, I don't want them to take all freaking day, but I hope they at least take 2 hours. I can get a good 2-hour nap in. I mean, I'm gonna go somewhere and go to sleep afterward anyway. Go park and go to sleep, but I would like to be able to get a nap in while I'm there. I'm like really tired. I did not sleep good this morning at all. That happens sometimes. I could have turned this load down. And good Lord, people. I could have turned this load down and took me a little nap, but I wanted to make this money. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on cruising. Hopefully we don't get too many crazies like that truck that jumped over in front of the car like that. There's people like that, man, they give us truckers a bad name. I just don't get it. And people like, which I forgot to mention it in my last video, when Mackie and I were looking at the cows, all that freaking trash, he did all of that to go to the rest stop. Crazy. Nice looking Peterbilt though. But all that freaking trash out there in the cow pasture right there behind the truck stop, I couldn't believe how much trash and garbage was back there. Like, for the life of me, I do not understand people. Like, you know, I get if you just got like a little bit of dirt and some small wood chips in your trailer and you sweep that off in the grass. You know, it's dirt and pieces of wood. You know, not like big old chunks, slabs off a pallet or something like that, but you know, little bitty pieces, little splinters and little stuff like that, because it's wood, it's biodegradable. But you know, throwing out your trash bags and your big gulp cups and bottles full of body fluids and bags full of body waste and just old tires, like I don't get people. And there's a dumpster right there, like 50 feet from where I was standing, 100 feet from where I was standing, something like that, not far, like literally right there. And people would rather just throw their trash on the ground and then wonder why no one wants us to park anywhere. Like, I don't get it. Like, and then even like parking on the on and off ramps, they say it's for safety, but I don't believe that. I think it's because of trashy people doing trashy things. on the shoulder is not what causes the accident. Even when there was a story that I saw and this truck driver got in trouble, I do believe, but he was parked on the shoulder with his lights off, and a car slammed into the back of him, and I can't remember if the people passed away or just got injured really badly, but you know, they made a big fuss about the truck parking on the shoulder. But that's not the issue. Like, had the truck not been there, there's a possibility that an accident might not have occurred. But there's also a possibility that the car could have went off the edge and flipped over, went and slammed into the trees. There's lots of things that could have happened. But the truck being parked on the shoulder was not the cause of the accident. The cause of the accident was the vehicle speeding, flying on the ramp, and not staying in their lane. Now, I've seen trucks on the shoulder of the ramp really close to the line, and that I disagree with. But most of the time that's not the case, because for the most part we are all trying to get over as far as we can away from that line to give people plenty of room to get by. So yeah, they try to say it's for safety, but I don't believe it. I believe it's because people throw the trash out all up and down the on and off ramps. But yeah, that's my little rant about that. Oh, somebody got pulled over there or broke down or something. I think they got, it looks like a pullover. It looks like it's like a new Honda Civic or something. Good Lord, I'm nowhere near the line or something. But yeah, slow it down, people. No need to speed. But anyways, that's my little ramble bamble about off ramps and parking on the shoulder of the on and off ramps. We are going to keep boogieing and get to where we get to. Alright, we are merging on to 26 West. I don't remember who said it. I don't remember if it was Tomater or if it was Patrick Starr. I think it was Patrick Starr from old SpongeBob that somebody said go east, and he said I thought you said west. So ever since then I say that when I say I'm going west. I think it was Patrick though, and not Tomater. But either way, we're on 26 West for a good 50 miles, 51 miles, and 77 north. Here we come, let's boogie. Slow it down. That guy came flying past me earlier. probably got pulled over for speeding because they sure came flying past me. And now they're on the side of the road with the popos. I'll be careful out here, man. I hope everything goes alright with them. And I hope they learn their lesson if indeed they were speeding. I hope they weren't just targeted. That could very well be the case. But either way, man, y'all be careful out here. We're about 90 miles from the receiver, 88 and a half. Still just chugging along, uneventful. Just quiet, cold night. It's brisk 35 degrees, it says on the dash. Temperature is steady dropping as we go north. We're on 77 north now. Headed up to jump on 85 north. About 70 miles. Good that it's uneventful, I guess. That's a good thing, but it is rather boring, and I am rather sleepy. So, really kind of just turn the camera back on to talk to y'all to kind of keep myself awake for a little bit, wake myself back up. Watching some Dave Ramsey video, or listening to Dave Ramsey on YouTube while I'm riding. But yeah, I jump on here and talk a little bit. Thought it might help wake me up a little bit, which it is. So yeah, we're just cruising along. Cold. Look at this guy in this truck up here. I don't know what he's doing. He almost smashed me into the wall over here. And then he got over in that, not the far left, but the lane next to him. But kept cutting over the line, and then when he just got back into this lane, he was swerving. He was over the line, and then just took that lane. But I'm sure if we watch him long enough, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I see him, he's bouncing between the lines. Now he's riding, see that? He's riding this line to his right, and he bounces over and he hits the line to his left. He's got to be on his phone, but then he's flying. Like, what is wrong with people? I get it's the middle of the night, there's not a lot of traffic, but there's people out here on the road, man. Like, but I be talking about putting people's lives in danger. We all want to make it home to our loved ones. And you got crazies like this out here that's putting people's lives in jeopardy. But anyways, we are 33 miles from the receiver. 16 miles from 85. Just trying to stay back away from this guy. Let him get on down the road. Because, yeah, keep an eye on what's in front of us. In case he causes a catastrophe up ahead. Some people, man. Some people. most of it, but kind of on the north end of it here. We jump on 85 north right up here, and then we will be about 17 miles from our destination. I'm ready to get there. As soon as they put me in the dock, I am climbing back there in that bed and putting my head on that pillow. Because I am keepy tired. I was keepy tired. I am. After I got on the road, I was wishing I did not take this load. Yeah, because like I said, I did not get much sleep at all. I'm not the type of person to like fall asleep behind the wheel, or else I wouldn't have taken it. I would have been like, look, you guys, I'm tired. I can't do it. It's unsafe, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not that type of person. I have a cousin that's like that. That he can just fall asleep. Like, he's so tired behind the wheel that they just fall asleep. He's been in a couple of accidents like that. That's just wild to me. Like, I've never been like that. I've been like where my focus starts to fade. Not like tonight, I would have pulled over. If I get like that, I pull over. But yeah, I've been where like my focus starts to fade, you know what I mean? And I'll pull over. And even if it's only a 30-minute nap, close my eyes for a bit. But as far as like falling asleep at the wheel, I've never been that type of person. It's crazy, you know, how people are different like that. Like some people can or will just fall asleep at the wheel like that. It's always baffled me. It's scary too. Like that's my biggest fear about being out here is other people. Like I'm not like on some bragging type stuff, but I'm not worried about my driving. Anybody that knows me knows that's what I drive. Big old radio towers right there. But other people scare the crap out of me. They just, like that truck that was in front of us earlier. Just, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So I just try to stay attentive and, pay attention to what's going on around me and all the other drivers on the road, because you can't trust the other drivers around you. start my tablet, that's my ELD and stuff, it's my navigation stopped working. It was saying no GPS signal, and I did not have my secondary GPS going, so I started that up too, but yeah, I don't know what was going on with it, but I tried just closing the app and reopening the app, and that updated my position to where I was stopped at, but when I started moving again, it said no GPS signal again, and just kept the little dot stopped back there where I had originally stopped at. So I restarted it, and it's working now. So we in there like swimwear. Yeah, but I couldn't remember the exit number that I have to take to get off here, up here. And so, like I said, since I didn't have my secondary GPS going, I was like SOL. So yeah, I had to pull over and start that up. Start up my secondary and restart this tablet. So everything's working now. We're good to go. About 7 miles from the receiver. So boogie on down. Over exit 54. We are almost there. Gordon Foods in Canapolis, however you say it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I've ever been here or not. It actually sounds slightly familiar. Oh, go ahead, blow the light, buddy. Good Lord. I'm pretty sure I've been to some Gordon Foods before. Exactly where, I don't remember. And also, Canapolis sounds kind of familiar. However you pronounce it. So, I'm not sure if I've been here or not, but we're gonna find out together. There's a half mile up here, quarter mile, make it left, and then I'm about a mile, 1.25 miles from where I'm going. Do I get all the way over here? No, up there. Right here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if this looks familiar or not. It kinda does. And then when I was looking at it at the satellite view on the map, that kind of looked familiar too. The way the little kind of staging area when you get there looked kind of familiar, but quite a few places have that. But all this kind of looks familiar. The Circle K, all the pretty trees and everything. This does seem familiar, so I'm not 100% sure. I won't know until I get there. go to somewhere out of network just to get a couple gallons to get me somewhere cheaper. That's what happens when you're tired. I didn't think nothing about. I wasn't even looking at my fuel gauge, to be honest. I was just rolling. Like, I'm not about to run out on E or nothing, but just visited employees receiving next drive. Yeah, this does look familiar, kind of, sort of. But heck, I don't know. I'm tired, so I don't know if it looks familiar or not. Not there. Right yonder. Receiving. Straight ahead. Next drive. Alright. I should have read the words under receiving instead of trying to look at the arrow. They said next drive back at that one though. There's 1, 2, 3 drives before this. Oh yeah, I knew I was looking for the staging area. See? I'm tired. I was just talking about the staging area. And then get here and forget about the staging area. I believe. Good Lord, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm supposed to. I guess just come off up to the side right here for now and get out the middle of the road. I don't want to cut nobody. Can't see my trailer back there. Oh, okay, I'm clearing him. I don't know if these people are in line or if this is just how everybody is parked. But I don't know. I don't know how to check in or anything. I don't know. Let me check the app and see how I check in or what. See, I guess this place doesn't open till 4, which is when my appointment time is. I hate when they do that. But it is what it is. So I guess it's now 3:20. So I tried to call number for the receiving office, but I'm guessing ain't nobody gonna be in there till 4. So probably just sit right here and close my eyes for about 30 minutes and get up about 3:50. I'm not even gonna get back there in the bed. I'm just gonna stay here in my seat. Cause if I get back there in the bed, I'm not gonna want to get up in 30 minutes. So, sit here in my seat, close my eyes for a second, and yeah, get up and see if I can figure out how to get checked in. Cause if you look, like there's no way to even get through there to get around to the gate. Like I cannot fit through there. So, and there are people everywhere. Look at this. People all back there, and goes back. And the same, there's more people on that side too. So, yeah, there's that guy. They're everywhere. So, yeah. I'm gonna close my eyes for 30 minutes and let y'all know how it goes getting checked in. Alright, we got
checked in, docked. We have to dolly down and disconnect here like a Wally World. But yeah, I guess we're gonna end this one here. Nothing much exciting happened today, so or throughout this trip. So all we're gonna do when we leave here is go to sleep. I'm about to close my eyes and wait for a phone call to tell me that they're done unloading me. All right, we're back. We had to do a claim when we got out of there. I was gonna end it earlier, but figured I'd share this for people that either are new to trucking or just not in trucking and interested. There were overages, shortages, and damages. So when there are shortages, we just report that. There's really nothing you can do. It's just short. I didn't load the trailer. When there are overages, they generally keep it and then they're just billed for it later. They just keep record. But yet we still have to report it. Sometimes when there are overages, they do not keep it. They put it back on the trailer. And then once we report it, they tell us what to do with it. Either sometimes we have to take it to another warehouse and we get paid mileage. We get paid a rate for that. Obviously, it's not like mileage like a company driver, but everything breaks down to mileage. Even as an owner op, lease op, when you get paid a flat, rate for your load, it still breaks down to mileage. So if we have to take it somewhere to another warehouse, that's added on to our rate. Sometimes they tell us to donate it. And if you let them get over on you with that, they'll try not to pay you for taking it somewhere to donate it. So make sure you get paid for that. That's time. You have to find somewhere to donate it. If they don't give you options or whatever, then you have to go there. And a lot of times you have to unload it. A lot of times you don't, but a lot of times you do. So make sure you get paid for that. And then other times they'll tell you to dump it. So go to a truck stop, throw it in the dumpster. Now, if you have a whole bunch of stuff, don't go filling up people's dumpsters. That's wrong. And then damages, obviously, sometimes they'll tell you to donate it, but usually they're going to tell you to dump it. But you have to report it. So there were overages that they kept. There were shortages that were reported. And then there were 9 damaged cases. Small, 12 by 6 by 6 cases. So I'll toss them in the dumpster at the truck stop. Just 9 little cases. But it's just the time. You have to call claims people, and most of the time you get set on hold and deal with just all the information. You gotta take pictures. So I had to climb back there in the trailer and take pictures of everything. What I generally do, I take pictures of, like, the cases will generally be in, like, a corner. So I'll just take a picture of the group, and then I'll take a picture of, like, the UPC of each individual case. So it's not rocket science. Take a picture, send it in, send them the paperwork, and give them the information on what was short, over, or damaged, and then they tell you what to do with it. So yeah, but on that note, we're gonna end it, and I'm going to get some sleep because I am dead tired. I just took Mackie out, and I'm just gonna stay in this little staging area they have. I'm just parked at the end, so I'm not in anybody's way. I'm literally in like the first little parking stall thing, so I can be out of the way, and people have plenty of room to get in. I'll be gone anyway. Receiving's from like 6 to 10 a.m. So I'll be gone way before 6 a.m. Or 4 to 10 a.m. But regardless, anyway, I'll be gone. So I'm just gonna stay here, go to sleep, get up, find me another load, and boogie on down the road. So with that, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for today and every day. And yeah, everybody out there, I love y'all, and stay blessed, and we will catch you on the next one.